Most YouTubers cut every second of dead air, but Ryan Trahan, he leaves in long awkward pauses and somehow it never feels boring. He gets 10 to 20 million views per video by breaking all the editing rules you were taught. But why does Ryan's boring editing style actually work? Well, I've edited over 500 million views for YouTubers with millions of subscribers, and I accidentally discovered the secret editing formula he uses to go viral. And it starts with a simple editing trick he uses in the intro of every video.
Have you ever seen a restaurant with no reviews? It's weird, it's strange. I don't like it. Most of these restaurants are food trucks.
You notice something different about Ryan's intros compared to every other intro on YouTube?
I just dropped off 5 men and 5 women!
I'm building the world's largest SpongeBob. Last week I got invited to the—
But Ryan does a different approach. He starts with dead silence.
The other day I was hanging out with Haley's cousins and they had all this stuff. I know what you're thinking. What exactly is a secret hotel, Ryan?
The reason he does this is because he realized when everyone else is doing the same thing, it no longer stands out.
For the absolute best restaurant in my city, I got this plaque made. Basically, it just says, Ryan's favorite restaurant in Austin, Texas.
Guys, look at how amazing this VFX looks, and then look at how crappy this looks. I mean, this is literally just a picture. Why does he do that? Well, if you want to edit so good your viewers get addicted to your videos and make more money editing, I put together a free breakdown of the most valuable viral editing secrets I've learned after years of editing, and the link's in the description. But have you ever considered that Ryan doesn't make things overly polished on purpose? Because he always wants to be known as the one YouTuber that is actually genuine and actually a real person.
Now that you know what's at stake in this video, let's eat. Starting with crispy, crunchy chicken.
This is a thing that Ryan likes to do all the time, and it's very simple, but it's very effective. He will have some dramatic, insane music, and then he has some nice video game music that's super chill and just kind of funky. You could just rock with it a little bit. And if he didn't do this, the video would feel flat because the music has no contrast.
Inside this gas station could easily be the best chicken I have ever had in my life. I've got my clipboard, I've got my plaque. Oh, I need to grab a pen if I want them to take me seriously. One sec.
Notice how he has a single tripod shot. Did you see how many different cuts there were to make it seem as though it's a multi-angle shot with multiple cameras? Zooms in on the restaurant, puts a little piece of text on the car. All these things make it feel more dynamic than just simply staying on a fixed tripod shot the entire time, just looking like this.
Let's go write the first review for crispy, crunchy chicken.
I mean, look at that shot. What the heck was that? Like, there's no reason to time-lapse that. But it feels more relatable than a shot like this from an actual movie where it feels like a whole team of people worked on it.
I don't know how I didn't realize this, but crispy, crunchy chicken is actually located at Taco Basket Taqueria. Aw, this place is quaint. I like it here.
Notice how he's going back to the exact same song that he used right there when he first introduced the restaurant.
Crispy, crunchy chicken. Aw, this place is quaint.
Now every time I hear that, I'm like, you know what? It's that restaurant. The trick he's using is called a leitmotif, which makes your brain instantly connect a sound to a character, idea, or moment. But what's even more interesting is that he used video game music, because that genre of music is specifically designed to replay the same addicting melody on repeat for hours without you getting sick of hearing it.
Good, how's it going? What would you recommend from crispy, crunchy chicken?
Chicken tenders, very delicious.
The chicken tenders?
Yeah.
You guys, so many YouTubers are not confident enough in their editing to hold a shot for that gosh darn long. But he's cutting without cutting. Take a look at the captions. Every time the caption changes, it's a sort of micro cut at the bottom half of the screen. So even though the camera doesn't need to change, the fact that the captions are changing are still something happening. However, too many captions can remove a bit of authenticity. That's why Ryan doesn't caption every single word he says, especially with those bouncy captions where it's one word at a time. Oh my gosh, guys, that will break immersion at a certain point.
We have successfully acquired crispy, crunchy chicken. Okay. All right. Thank you. That actually means a lot. Before we open...
I see that. Audiences love self-aware editing. It makes everything just feel so authentic, so real, because it breaks the script that every video just has to follow. This guy is wearing a full-on suit to review this. He should be the sternest, strictest person. Yet, the editing is fun, lighthearted, goofy, and silly. Contrast is everything, guys, I'm telling you.
I thought to myself, there must be a bigger story here. So I found some locals and interviewed them. Well, the crazy thing is they don't even have a sign out front. So how would you even know it's in there?
That's right. I didn't even know it was in there.
I've got enough information here to finish writing my review.
Yo, do you know how many people leave their interviews so absurdly long? And once you get the gist, they keep going? Like, what? That was, obviously it was more comical than informative, but that's all you need. They probably talked for 5 minutes straight, and that's the answer he honed in on. See, this is what separates high-level editors from everyone else. Ryan's videos feel effortless, but behind the scenes, every choice is intentional, which is exactly what I teach in the Elite Editor Academy. Like how to use patterns in human psychology to get audiences addicted to your editing. And I'm not trying to be mean, but joining the Academy actually gives you an unfair advantage that most editors will never have, because there are secret editing techniques inside the Academy that I will never share on YouTube, reserved only for students serious about becoming elite level editors and earning 3 times more from their edits. The link's in the description. Go check it out.
I already love Momos. First of all, the name is Momos. That's awesome. Second of all, their website is perfect. They're clearly using a free e-commerce template for restaurants. How do I know? Because the website says, get started.
Okay, whoa, he is cutting very fast here. Guys, look how much my eyes were moving trying to read everything. That's a little funky. But I'll give Ryan a pass because unlike a lot of editors that will cut that fast the entire video, he actually mixed in a good amount of slow cuts before doing this. But you just do fast cuts the entire thing? Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked.
Momo is an economical business mogul. I love the pictures on the website. I know exactly what I'm getting myself into. Okay, now I'm confused.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, wait a second. Have you noticed that pretty much the whole video, when the camera's on Ryan, the camera isn't slowly moving towards him or slowly moving away from him like a lot of other YouTubers do. It's just static. But when it comes to the graphics, he's always just slowly moving in, slowly moving back, slowly moving down. And it all falls under that same umbrella I was talking about. He wants the most genuine look when he comes on screen.
But the real test is waiting for me inside. Let's do this. I don't know. I felt like I should have had a different final line. All right.
The funny thing is, a lot of YouTubers try to copy that, shut off the music, let's keep talking for a little bit too long, and it doesn't come off funny at all. I would say just try and be yourself instead of always trying to, emulate Ryan Trahan. You may be confused, like, why am I telling the editor that? Well, because the editor controls how much of that to leave in. Tell your host that you're editing with and tell him, hey, that was mid.
There's a real chance that this is about to be the best food I've ever eaten in my life, or I could die. I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like raising the stakes.
The editing went perfect with that line, and he's literally making fun of the YouTubers that over-sensationalize their challenges. And little things like that go a long way with audiences that are used to being deceived.
Let's see what's inside. We have a bed of rice, Momo's chicken dumplings, chicken masala, and these must be the chicken strips. I think we can all agree I'm gonna have some leftovers. Can we add a laugh track? No? Why not? Okay.
Huh. That's another thing I don't really see in YouTube videos really at all, except for Ryan's videos. Most of the time when a YouTuber looks at the camera and says something like, editor, show this picture, or editor, cut to this clip, the editor does it.
Now it's up to the editor to make a 1-minute push-up and a 20-second pull-up entertaining.
Editor power.
Yeah, that's a challenge. Josh, can you do it? Go. Oh my God, this is a slow push-up.
Because it's like the one time where the editor can kind of like show off his skills. But because it's a Ryan Trahan video, he asked the editor to do something. The editor's like, no.
Definitely think I'm gonna have to bring some home. However, I don't want to speak too soon. Let's actually eat it.
Dude, I love how dramatic the music was in that zoom in. If you watch a Deadpool film and watch a Ryan Trahan film, you're going to see so much overlap. The only thing that's really missing is like the sexual innuendos and the cursing. Fourth wall break after fourth wall break, non-stop editing jokes in both. They're just so similar. But did you know that
Whole Foods gets thousands, maybe millions of customers every day, but do they even know that Kika Sushi exists? Let's go see if it does. Pretty cool. I walked into Whole Foods.
he held the shot for too long? Uncomfortably long. But that's what makes the shot good. But a lot of YouTubers just can't nail it for some reason. It's really up to the editor to find that timing.
Have you heard of Kika Sushi?
No, I haven't.
Have you heard of Kika Sushi?
I have not.
Have you guys heard of Kika Sushi? No, okay. Excuse me, have you heard of Kika Sushi?
Yes, actually.
Notice that? Rule of thirds. He shows 3 people. No, I haven't heard of it. No, I haven't heard of it. No, I haven't heard of it. Yes, I have. Because it's satisfying to hear things in threes, but then you break the pattern.
Just when I thought all hope was lost, an amazing Whole Foods employee escorted me all the way to Kika Sushi. Cheers. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out how to pay for this, but also how many restaurants...
Yo, how close is he gonna get to the camera? That is absurd. Oh my gosh.
How many restaurants are in this grocery store that don't have any reviews? The Eatery, Next Level Burger, Juice Land. I don't think this is considered a restaurant, but still.
Wait a sec, did he do rule of thirds again? Hold on.
The Eatery, Next
1,
Level
2,
Burger, Juice Land.
3.
I don't think this is considered a...
Oh my, yo, what did I tell you guys? Gosh, darn, you need to start listening to me, dang it. I'm gonna whoop you guys.
Honeycrisp is the best apple. What do you want me to do? Okay, I finished my appetizer. Let's try out this salmon teriyaki bowl.
Okay, I just had to say it. That was just absurd. High upbeat track, did a time lapse of eating an apple, and then just immediately cut it off like 2 seconds later. Like, dude, it's the goofy crap like that I just love.
I don't know what this is. Is it lettuce? I don't eat vegetables. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. One day I'll grow up. I enjoy the rest of my meal.
Okay, that was good. Sometimes just break the edit a little bit. Just break it, man. Like, I know we try so hard to keep immersion. You want them to be glued into the story, don't deviate. But every so often, just do some stupid crap like that in the editing. You'll have so much fun, man, let me tell you. And the clients would probably love it.
After I finished my meal, though, I remembered what was at stake here, and I knew I had to get to writing. I have a large variety of weird pens. Here's my review.
Dude, okay, hold on. I gotta say this because I thought I was going crazy. The transitional music audio that he does for the reviews is like 4 decibels louder than all the other music. It's actually insane.
Here's my review.
If it was so perfect, it would be like, oh, it's missing that Ryan Trahan flair.
This restaurant is directly off of a highway, so that's awesome. Anyways, I'm not just standing here to sweat in a suit and listen to ambient traffic noises that will probably cause hearing damage long term. Let's go get a meal and a royal welcome. Oh, it's closed.
Oh, there's no way. Yo, I'm sorry for glazing so hard, man. But that joke, man, that payoff is so good. You have the tension music building. That is the last thing I expected to see. And the editor cutting to this shot made it like 40 times funnier.
Barbecue secured. I found a local to interview. Here we go. Ready? Yes, sir. I'm here.
You see what I mean, guys? Every other YouTuber, every other editor would have it just perfect. It's sometimes funnier than actually doing it right.
Just like I remember from a week ago.
That is so good. That's crazy. What would you rate this place?
1,000 out of 5.
Yo.
All right, Anthony, so nice to meet you.
That's got to be the craziest graphic I've actually seen all week. That is wild.
I know he can't read, but can we all just spam "We love you" Chip in the comments? It's got to mean something to him.
Let's also take note of Ryan's font selection. He picks pretty much the default font and he keeps it all lowercase. He just wants it to be like a text you'd send. Pure authenticity, pure genuineness.
I have been going back and forth in my mind of who deserves this plaque as the best restaurant with no reviews. I ate so much good food throughout this video. I met so many awesome people.
Wait a second. Oh my gosh. Do you guys hear the song that's playing in the background? Yo, cut to the... Gosh darn my throat, please. God take me. It hurts so bad. He's playing. Okay, I was about to cough again. It's just gonna sound like I'm sad because I'm trying to keep a cough in. He's playing the same theme that he played before.
My name is Kes. I'm from Nepal and we just started like it's almost 1 month.
So it's brand new.
Yeah.
When he was interviewing that lady that said she was starting a business, I'm trying so hard not to cough. And I think that he is using that music as a leitmotif to indicate that he is going to put the plaque in her restaurant. You know what? Let's make a deal. If I'm wrong, you don't have to grab the free Power Editing Secrets or join the Elite Editor Academy using the links in the description. But if I'm right, you have to. Deal? I bet. Let's see if I'm right.
It's going to be so worth it. So,
Which one is
Cash, I've been
more-
going
Yeah.
through all of Austin.
Oh my gosh. I freaking told you. I freaking told you. Everybody always doubted me. Nobody ever believed in me. But you won't be doubting me much longer, because I'm about to break down some of the worst editing I've ever seen, done by none other than Ryan Trahan's arch nemesis, Mr. Beast. Not to make you panic, but you're probably making some of these mistakes too. And you can watch that video here.